Most people can't score 30 out of 50. Can you guess every movie by emoji? Let's find out. Can you guess this legendary movie from these emojis? That's right, it's Titanic. Here's an incredible fact. Titanic became the first movie ever to earn over $1 billion worldwide, and it won 11 Oscars. Take a close look at these emojis. Which famous animated movie do they represent? The correct answer is Finding Nemo. Did you know Finding Nemo won the Oscar for Best Animated Feature and became one of Pixar's most beloved films? This Disney favorite should be easy. Can you name the movie? You got it! It's Frozen. Fun fact, the song Let It Go became a global sensation and even won an Academy Award. These emojis tell the story of an unforgettable Disney classic. What's the movie? If you guessed The Lion King, you're absolutely right. Here's something amazing. The Lion King became one of Disney's biggest hits and inspired a world-famous Broadway musical. Can you recognize this groundbreaking animated movie from the emojis? That's Toy Story. Believe it or not, Toy Story was the first full-length movie ever made completely with computer animation. Only 2 emojis this time. Can you figure out the movie? Correct, it's Kung Fu Panda. Here's a fun one. Jack Black brought Po to life, helping the movie become a worldwide hit. This green character should give you a big clue. What's the movie? The movie is Shrek. Did you know Shrek made history by winning the very first Oscar for Best Animated Feature? Ready for another one. Can you identify this animated adventure? It was Cars. Here's an interesting fact. Lightning McQueen became so popular that he even inspired Disney theme park attractions. One look at these emojis and many movie fans know the answer. Do you? Excellent! It's Up. Amazing, isn't it? Up became the first animated movie ever chosen to open the Cannes Film Festival. Let's finish the first round with a Disney adventure. Can you guess the movie? The answer is Moana. Here's a cool fact. Moana's unforgettable soundtrack was co-written by Lin-Manuel Miranda, the creator of Hamilton. Time for a quick challenge. Can you find the odd one out? Don't keep it to yourself. Drop your answer in the comments. A magical lamp and a powerful genie. Which Disney movie do these emojis reveal? That's right, it's Aladdin. Here's a magical fact. Robin Williams improvised many of the genie's funniest moments, making the character truly unforgettable. Dive beneath the waves and follow these clues. Can you name the movie? The correct answer is The Little Mermaid. Did you know The Little Mermaid marked the beginning of Disney's famous Renaissance era? A Rose and a Beast. Do you recognize this timeless fairy tale? You got it! It's Beauty and the Beast. Believe it or not, it was the first animated movie ever nominated for Best Picture at the Oscars. Music, family, and the land of the dead. Which movie do these emojis represent? If you guessed Coco, you're absolutely right. Here's a heartwarming fact. Coco won 2 Oscars, including Best Animated Feature and Best Original Song. Not every great chef is human. Can you figure out this movie from the emojis? That's Ratatouille. Fun fact, Ratatouille earned Pixar another Oscar for Best Animated Feature. Dinosaurs are back. Which blockbuster movie is hidden in these emojis? Correct, it's Jurassic Park. Here's something incredible. Jurassic Park changed filmmaking forever with its revolutionary dinosaur effects. An alien world filled with blue heroes. Can you guess the movie? The movie is Avatar. Amazing, isn't it? Avatar became one of the highest-grossing films ever made, earning more than $2.9 billion worldwide. One bite changed his life forever. Which superhero movie do these emojis point to? It was Spider-Man. Here's a cool fact. Spider-Man has starred in multiple blockbuster movie franchises across different generations. A mysterious hero who protects Gotham. Do you know the movie? Excellent! It's Batman. Did you know? The Dark Knight became the first superhero movie to cross the $1 billion mark at the global box office. A genius, a suit of armor, and a glowing arc reactor. Which movie is this? The answer is Iron Man. Here's an incredible fact. Iron Man kicked off the Marvel Cinematic Universe, the biggest movie franchise the world has ever seen. Would you rather play the hero or the villain? Comment below. Back to the quiz. A hammer and a bolt of lightning. Which superhero movie do these emojis point to? That's right, it's Thor. Here's an interesting fact. Chris Hemsworth became an international star almost overnight after landing the role of Thor. These emojis hide a master of magic. Can you name the movie? The correct answer is Doctor Strange. Believe it or not, many of the movie's incredible visuals were inspired by real optical illusions and surreal artwork. Royalty meets a legendary hero. Which movie are these emojis describing? You got it! It's Black Panther. Here's an incredible fact. Black Panther made history as the first superhero film ever nominated for Best Picture. Can you figure out this blockbuster team-up from the emojis alone? If you guessed the Avengers, you're absolutely right. Did you know? The Avengers became Marvel's first movie to cross the $1 billion mark at the global box office. This magical emoji puzzle should look familiar. What's the movie? That's Harry Potter. Fun fact, the Harry Potter movies earned over $7.7 billion worldwide, making them one of the biggest franchises ever. Set sail with these clues. Can you guess the movie by the emojis? Correct. It's Pirates of the Caribbean. Here's something you might not know. Johnny Depp based parts of Captain Jack Sparrow's personality on musician Keith Richards. Red pill or blue pill? Which iconic movie do these emojis represent? The movie is The Matrix. Amazing fact. The Matrix introduced the revolutionary bullet time effect that influenced countless action films. One wrong move could change everything. Can you guess this adventurous movie? It was Jumanji. Here's a cool fact. Jumanji actually began as a children's picture book years before becoming a hit movie. These emojis are all about feelings. Do you know which movie they belong to? Excellent! It's Inside Out. Interestingly, Pixar worked with psychologists to make the emotions in Inside Out feel realistic and relatable. Let's wrap up this round with a classic adventure. Can you identify the movie from these emojis? The answer is The Jungle Book. Here's a fascinating fact. The Jungle Book was one of the final Disney animated movies personally overseen by Walt Disney himself. Quick score check. How many have you answered correctly so far? 30 out of 30? Almost there? Or are the tricky questions catching you out? Drop your score in the comments. The final 20 questions are the toughest yet. Let's see if you can finish strong. A family with extraordinary powers. Can you guess which movie these emojis represent? That's right, it's The Incredibles. Here's something super. The Incredibles was Pixar's very first movie focused entirely on a superhero family. These two emojis tell the story of a deadly competition. Which movie comes to mind? The correct answer is The Hunger Games. Did you know The Hunger Games became one of the most successful young adult movie franchises ever created? One is a fox, the other is a rabbit. Can you solve this movie puzzle? You got it! It's Zootopia. Fun fact, Zootopia hopped away with the Oscar for Best Animated Feature. These little yellow characters are famous worldwide. What's the movie? If you guessed Minions, you're absolutely right. Here's a funny fact. The Minions speak a fictional language that blends English, Spanish, French, Italian, and more. A supervillain and a family. Do these emojis remind you of a movie? That's Despicable Me. Believe it or not, Gru's daughters were added later in development, completely changing the heart of the story. Space, planets, and time itself. Can you guess this mind-bending movie? Correct, it's Interstellar. Here's an incredible fact. The movie's black hole was so realistic that scientists used it in real research. Dreams within dreams. Which blockbuster do these emojis reveal? The movie is Inception. One fascinating fact. Even today, fans still debate whether the ending was real or just another dream. Here's a space adventure for you. Can you identify the movie from these emojis? It was The Martian. Interestingly, NASA advised the filmmakers to make the science feel as authentic as possible. A tiger in a boat. But which unforgettable movie is this? Excellent! It's Life of Pi. Here's something remarkable. Life of Pi won 4 Oscars, including Best Director for Ang Lee. This final emoji challenge of the round should bring back memories. Can you name the movie? The answer is Cast Away. Believe it or not, Wilson the volleyball became so famous that fans still consider him one of cinema's most memorable companions. Only 10 questions left. This is your final chance to improve your score. Stay focused. The hardest questions are coming up next. Let's finish strong. a warrior, and an ancient arena. Can you figure out which epic movie these emojis represent? That's right, it's Gladiator. Here's an epic fact. Gladiator took home 5 Oscars, including the awards for Best Picture and Best Actor. Fast cars, explosions, and a desert. Which action-packed movie comes to mind? The correct answer is Mad Max: Fury Road. Believe it or not, the film won 6 Oscars, more than any other movie released that year. Imagine your entire world was one big television show. Which movie is hidden in these emojis? You got it! It's The Truman Show. Here's something fascinating. The movie became so influential that psychologists coined the term Truman Show delusion. A father, a son, and a dream. Can you guess this inspiring movie? If you guessed The Pursuit of Happiness, you're absolutely right. Did you know Will Smith and his real-life son Jaden played father and son on screen as well? These emojis point to a story of money, ambition, and excess. What's the movie? That's The Wolf of Wall Street. Here's an interesting fact. Leonardo DiCaprio spent several years developing this project before it was finally released. Running in chocolates. Do these emojis remind you of a classic movie? Correct, it's Forrest Gump. Fun fact, Forrest Gump swept the Oscars, winning 6 awards including Best Picture. Hop aboard this snowy journey. Can you identify the movie from these emojis? The movie is The Polar Express. Here's a cool fact. The Polar Express helped pioneer motion capture technology long before it became common in Hollywood. One house, one kid, endless chaos. Which holiday favorite is this? It was Home Alone. Believe it or not, Home Alone remained the highest-grossing live-action comedy for over 20 years. Who are you going to call? Can you guess the movie from these emojis? Excellent! It's Ghostbusters. Here's something fun. The Ghostbusters theme song became a worldwide hit and is still instantly recognizable today. Our final challenge. These emojis lead to one of the most iconic movies ever made. Can you name it? The answer is The Wizard of Oz. What a way to finish! The Wizard of Oz has inspired audiences for generations and remains one of the greatest classics in movie history. Congratulations! You've completed the challenge. Now it's time to see how you did. Comment your final score below. If you enjoyed this quiz, don't forget to like and subscribe for more fun challenges. Until next time, stay curious, stay sharp, and we'll see you in the next quiz.